Every masterpiece starts off as an idea in the mind of the artist. He thinks about it over and over. It preoccupies his mind during the day and keeps him up at night. He knows everything about it. The approach, the materials, the color, the techniques. Inside and out, from beginning to end, he sees the whole thing in his mind. And he becomes so excited about it, so in love with his idea, that he has to bring it to life. So he grabs his medium and goes to work. And of course, it takes all his skill and his expertise and his talent. But for the really good stuff, it takes more than that. It takes his experiences, his personality, his loves, his pains, his heart, his mind, his soul. Everything he is, he puts into his work. And slowly, and with much care, he brings his idea to life. And the more it comes to life, the more he loves it, because it's part of him, his idea, his masterpiece, his baby. And then the magic happens. The moment when that idea that he once formed in his head has now come to life and is right there in front of him. And he looks at it, and he's just so pleased. And no matter how many other masterpieces he creates, he knows and loves each and every one, like it was the only one. In some similar, yet very distant way, this is who you, me, that guy we don't really like, everybody is in God. You were an idea in the mind of God long before the universe even existed. He thought about you over and over. You preoccupied his mind for eternity. He knew everything about you, what you'd look like, how you'd think, how you'd love, your choices, your potential, your purpose. Inside and out, from beginning to end, he sees everything about you in his mind. And he's so excited, so in love with you, his idea, that he has to bring you to life. So he creates all of matter, his medium, and goes to work. And through billions of years of what we call science and mathematics and evolution, and your lineage and your parents, he forms you, slowly and carefully, out of carbon and energy, flesh and blood. But for the really good stuff, it's more than that. We're more than that. He puts himself into his work, his very life, his power to know, his power to love. And then the magic happens. The moment when you, his idea from all of eternity, comes to life. And is right there in front of him, living, breathing. And he looks at you, just as he's looking at you now. And he's just so pleased. And no matter how many billions of other masterpieces he creates, he knows and loves you like you're the only one. Think about it. I was an idea in the mind of God long before anything even existed. Think of the dignity in that. Think about that the next time you're cutting yourself down. Think about that the next time you're cutting somebody else down. Even that person I hate, or that person I use, or that person who doesn't even exist to me, was an idea, a masterpiece in the mind of God long before the universe even existed. Sure, after mind and heart and life, God gave us freedom, so we're free to become a complete if we choose, but that dignity still remains. Maybe you don't believe in any of this and think it all sounds kind of sappy and sentimental, or just far out there crazy. That's your choice. But that doesn't really change any of this. And he still loves you, no matter what you choose, because every artist loves his greatest masterpiece. And so will I.